Well, welcome. My name is Catherine Ann Jordan. I'm the Director of Arts, Parks, and Recreation for the City of Athens. Yeah! And it is a joy to see you all here as we celebrate our 25th anniversary of our community center. Woo! For 25 years, this has been a place that has become a gathering place for learning, recreation, and connection in our city. The community center is a place for friends of all ages to socialize, exercise, and learn new things. It's a place where children learn, grow, and explore. You might hear the ping of pickleballs against paddles, the excited hollers during pickup basketball, the sweet serenade of local pianists, and the delighted squeals of children throughout our building. This place is the hub of our community, and I am honored to be a part of its history. Today, we mark this milestone with something lasting, the unveiling of our new sculpture pocket park. This place will be a place to pause, reflect, and enjoy art and nature woven together, much like our center has woven people together for the past 25 years. I want to thank the Athens Municipal Arts Commission and the Recreation Advisory Board for assisting us in the selection of this sculpture. I also want to thank our team of dedicated staff who have worked hard to make this a memorable and wonderful celebration of our history in the community. We are also honored to have several special guests with us today. Please join me in welcoming Sam Crowell, the President of City Council. Woo! Former Poet Laureate Wendy McVicker. Where did Wendy go? Yay, back here. Our former Director of the Arts, Parks, and Recreation, Kevin Schwartzoff, who was instrumental in the original vision and construction of this center, and Ellen Gagliano, the talented artist who created the sculpture we will be unveiling here shortly. Yes. After the dedication outside, I invite you back inside to enjoy some light refreshments and continue celebrating this wonderful milestone with us. Thank you all for being here and being a part of the Community Center's story, past, present, and future. Sam?
Good evening, everyone. It's an honor to join you today as we celebrate the 25th anniversary of this community center. For 25 years, the community center has been more than just a building. It has been a hub for recreation, wellness, learning, and connection. Generations of families have found joy, support, and friendship here. Today, we also dedicate something new that will carry this spirit forward, the Sculpture Pocket Park. This project is a reminder that public spaces are most meaningful when they bring people together and reflect the creativity of our community. On behalf of Mayor Steve Patterson and Athens City Council, I want to congratulate the staff, volunteers, and community members whose vision and hard work built this center and who continue to keep it thriving today. Thank you for letting me be part of this special milestone, and here's to the next 25 years of growth, connection, and community right here at our center. Thank you.
Hello. I'd like to thank Catherine Ann for inviting me here today for the 25th anniversary. Allow me to provide a little brief history that began over 30 years ago. The previous community center was a 2,500 square foot renovated airplane shelter that no longer met the needs of the community or growing recreation department. The idea of developing a community center began in 1995 when the members of the Recreation Advisory Board, Dave Palmer, Paul Grippa, Jim Sillery, and Joe Kappas, surveyed the community and user groups on the viability and operation of a community center. Through public input, it was determined that a new community center will be supported and require additional funding from the community. To fund the project and supplement operational costs, 2 income tax issues were placed on the ballot in the spring of 1997. Athens voters overwhelmingly passed both of those initiatives. The department then contracted with the Collaborative of Toledo, Ohio, and Pannington Knoll as the design team. Designs, plan development, and bidding documents took about a year. Construction began in 1998, with the center opening on this date 25 years ago. As has always been, the community center is really not about the actual facility, but the tens of thousands of people who use it each year. As time has passed, the center has become the focal point in the community for all ages, abilities, and interests to call their home. The center makes everyone feel welcome and has truly become the Athens Community Center. Thank you for including me today in the celebration, and here's to another 25 years. Hopefully I'm still around for the Golden Jubilee. Thank you.
This is what happened. Thank you. Thank you. So good afternoon. It is thrilled to be here. I feel honored to be part of this. I've been coming to the Athens Community Center for decades, since before it was here, when it was over there. And I'm supposed to be brief, so I've brought you a poem. It is not a poem that I wrote. It is a poem by the Alaska poet John Haynes, who spent time in Athens. That's where I met him. And this is a favorite poem of transformation. If the owl calls again at dusk from the island in the river and it's not too cold, I'll wait for the moon to rise, then take wing and glide to meet him. We will not speak, but hooded against the frost, soar above the alder flats, searching with tawny eyes. And then we'll sit in the shadowy spruce and pick the bones of careless mice, while the long moon drifts toward Asia and the river mutters in its icy bed. And when morning climbs, the limbs will part without a sound, fulfilled, floating homeward as the cold world awakens. Thank you.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight to help celebrate with us. It's a big event, and I am very fortunate to be a part of this big project. It should be unveiled now. And how do you? That's fine. I'm going to share the sculpture with you and then explain a little bit about it. Thank you. This has truly been a community project. We have some of the artists here behind me, two of the artists that helped put designs that we've gathered from the community on the base. And I encourage you to come up and see later. We have hot dogs and the playground and school buses and all the things that make Athens so special. So these are two of the artists. This is Petra Leonard and Achim Binkley. Miss Savannah here. And one more artist who helped with the designs. I'd also like to thank Will Frazier, who provided us with the clay and the space at Logan Clay Company. And that's where the base was created. The owl is a bronze piece. You can come tap on her. And she is a representation of Athena, who our little town is named after. So Athena was a Greek goddess who either was depicted with an owl, or some said she turns into an owl. And I thought she would be a really nice representation of the sort of protective force on our town. So she's looking wisely over our community. This is our town. The river goes down through the center, and that's why it's an owl. Can you think of anything else to add to that? So that's why it's an owl. We thought the green would look really nice with the greenery that's going to go up. There'll be benches here in the future. That'll be next year. And I thought it was a nice reference also to sort of historic bronze sculptures, which turn green when they oxidize because they're an alloy. So that's why she's green. This is Athena, and she's protecting all of us. Catherine, I'm going to add one more thing. Catherine Ann said something pretty interesting the other day, that they have a, is it okay if I share the Perch and Protect
Yes.
concept? She made an award that's called the Perch and Protect Award, where they represent it with a little owl and they give it to their employees who go above and beyond to protect the community. And I thought, what a cool idea that was. And I would encourage you who own businesses to try to share that idea and make a Perch and Protect award for your employees that really go above and beyond to bring us all together. And she also represents the nature that I love so much here in our community. It's one of the things that really makes Athens special. So thank you for coming tonight. We're going to go inside next, and there is going to be a presentation on birds, owls specifically, and there's cupcakes, and we're going to continue the celebration indoors. So please join us. Also, thank you to the art club. Where are you guys going? Art club over there is going to do face painting for us. All right, thank you, everybody.